Jeans on the stream. Why not? Why not jeans? Because who wears jeans, right?
Yep.
Not me. We have those. Oh, hey, folks. How's it going? Welcome to Friday.
Usually you tell me.
I know. I decided not to this time.
Clicking without me seeing.
Yep, that's me.
Who knows what I could have said?
Yeah. You didn't say anything. You are a professional.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Actually, it says waiting for me now. That's what's going on. Hopefully people can see me. I don't know what's going on. Seems like things have been fine. Excellent health. Good. We're good. Woo. It was scaring me with like a little red thing down here, but seems like things are okay now.
Much bigger. Wow.
What?
I was like, am I seeing it small? I thought my eyes were going bad.
Oh, because it was this big?
Yeah.
I had to click
I could still read it, but...
Yeah, I had to click that button that made it much larger. So, hey, everybody. Welcome to Friday.
Sorry, my face got much bigger, too.
Well, you know, that happens. You got a little bit of chocolate on your face, right? Right here-ish.
I ate chocolate.
I know. Well, no, it's on your lip. I just didn't want to touch your whole lip. Yeah. Nope, still there.
Just deal with chocolate. It's fine.
That's what happens, man. Yeah, she was eating a protein bar right before the stream.
I hoped that it would, curb the discussion.
Want me to get it for you?
Sure.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yep. I was eating Triscuits. Everything's fine. Scrags.
Which kind of Triscuits?
These are my favorite Triscuits. Cracked pepper and olive oil.
Fancy.
Not a sponsor.
No.
Triscuit, if you're out there,
Those
sponsorships.
Triscuit, your stuff's dry. I don't really like it.
I'm trying to get that money.
Yeah, the Triscuit money.
I'm trying to get that sick Triscuit money.
Yep.
I have to lick the thumb and clean it. Yeah, I would mess up the makeup she spent so much time doing in there, and yeah. So Audrey's back, which is fun. I'm super glad she's here.
That's right. Last week was terrible.
Yeah. I know.
I didn't get home until 7:30, something like that.
It was.
Yeah,
something like that.
7:30.
Yeah,
so.
It wasn't as late as you thought you were going to get home.
No, and by the time, it was one of those things, but by the time I got to the point where the accident was, everything was cleared out. And I was like, I mean, I don't want to see the accident, but I want something to be there to show that there was a reason for me to be stopped for an hour.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like a little bit of debris, maybe?
Just there wasn't even a debris. They already cleared that out if there was any.
Yeah. I'm super glad that she made it home eventually, which was nice.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have Ben Underwood. You've been in the hospital. Jeez, man. Hope you're doing better. I mean, you're here. It says probably better than being in the hospital. Scriggle's yawning back there in the chat. Gonna have to. Cinnamon checks now. Nice. Glad you picked that up. See, I told you people were digging the cinnamon checks I was eating yesterday.
I did not. I mean, I guess I probably knew that there was such thing as the cinnamon checks, and then I picked it up randomly. I said, I don't remember why it was on sale.
Just a few months ago or something. It wasn't that long ago.
And it's so good, Katie.
This cat is crawling all back in our stuff back there.
This is gonna be bad.
It'll be fine. Korean butter garlic shrimp chips. Oh, that sounds great.
That sounds.
She got a big old box of Universal Yum stuff. We got our box of Universal Yum stuff today.
Does it say a sticker with where it is?
It doesn't have anything about it. I have no idea. Yeah, so it's
Becky might know. She's usually good about actually
Becky usually knows. I think hers is just stuff she bought from the store.
She didn't get the monthly yet.
Yeah. Let's see. Treat yourself to make yourself feel better. Purchase the Pilot Vanishing Point LS and some ink. Very cool. I have not seen an LS in person yet.
Yeah, no.
I bet if I went down to Crazy Allen's, they might have an LS. He's a pilot guy.
Yeah, he has some pilots.
Maybe. Yums this weekend? I don't know. It literally just came in the mail. We haven't planned anything about it. Maybe Yums this weekend. I don't know how you feel about Yums.
I don't know. I have a lot of nibs to work on.
She's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah,
so either this Sunday or next.
I don't want to be
Let's
stuck.
just push it back. We'll do it next Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, next week we'll do Yums.
Becky, how are those turkey stuffing chips?
Oh yeah, you get them turkey stuffing chips.
She had to try those. Yeah. I think she had the box, and that's why she ordered. Not that she's tried them yet.
Yeah, I did that. Your Yums box somewhere between Minnesota and Colorado. Ours came from New Jersey for some reason.
Yeah.
Totally threw me off. I had no idea what it was. Is your connection dropping? All right. See you later, man. See ya. See, Johnny hasn't been able to chat, he said, for the last year. For some reason, he just wasn't able to chat in the live streams.
My parents say the same thing. They just don't know what they're doing, though. I'm not saying that you
Yeah, but Johnny's here now, so something must have changed.
Yeah.
He was asking if we'd accidentally banned him, and I was like, nope, not as far. I went back and looked through the banned list, which is not short.
Good job, mods.
Good job, mods. That's what we pay you for. So it's been going well. But no, he wasn't in there. I don't know what it was. So New Jersey, then through Chicago. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot for the advice on the SIG double broad. Ordered one. Any advice for a pen you can use it with? There are a bunch of things that take Yovo number 6s.
No, yeah.
Have you sent out a double broad SIG recently?
I sent one out like last week, and then I have one that I have to make this weekend.
Oh, I see.
I don't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't.
It was a day that I was
name.
busy that I couldn't keep on names, but thank you for getting one. And yeah, I ran out of them, so I have to make another one this weekend.
The LS is weird, chunkier and twisty. You know about the LS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be into that. I like some chunk on my pens, and I think the twisty thing is gimmicky, but could be fun. Beth Hobson got a new SIG this week.
She did. I remember her order came in. Yep.
FedEx. Ours was through the USPS, just regular old mails. So that's the way it goes. Haven't opened Netherlands yet. Oh, maybe it's Netherlands.
Okay.
And we only got it today, so we haven't opened it yet. That's for sure.
Do we Netherlands?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
Well, the last month was a little everywhere. That was the Christmas one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff off of that because it was good. Those
We're
little
still
cocktail candy gummy things.
Oh yeah.
I've just been wrecking. I think we have
Really?
one pack left.
Oh wait, which things are you talking
They're
about?
little candies that are like taste like cocktails.
Oh, those things. I forgot. Is that what they've been? I've had
Yeah.
literally one of them, and then I've not seen them since.
There's still at least one of those in that box in there.
I've been eating those amaretto cookie.
Oh, those
like
are
little
still almond
meringue
cookies?
things. Yeah.
Well, you had a bag and I had a bag.
We had 3. There's one left.
So, hey, Gina's in here. What's
Hey,
up, Gina?
Gina?
Baby's first SIG is in the mail? Oh, she bought a SIG, huh? Well, look at you. This song, Moonshine.
Wow.
So, hey, everybody who's here, welcome. There are 57 people here already, which is pretty sweet.
Wow. Hello, everyone. This is Mike. I'm Audrey.
Oh, yeah, we never introduce ourselves.
We never do. So
I'm Mike. I do the Inkdependence channel. That's me. Inky D. Mike at Inkdependence. I got a Twitch channel. I've been streaming on Twitch pretty regularly the last couple of weeks.
Regularly as in at the same time or just
pretty much.
often? Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, at some point you'll announce it that these are my times.
Well, see, I was going to do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays at like 11 or so. But then like my department decided they were going to schedule our monthly department meeting for 11 on a Tuesday.
Yep.
So like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But like Thursday's been pretty solid. Like Thursday 11. I whenever Brad gets done streaming, I usually hop on.
Yep. I remember yesterday you were doing that for sure.
Dude, I streamed I played video games for too long yesterday.
You did, because I was working, and the whole time
it was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Everyone please like the stream. Yeah, hit that like button. That's pretty fun. Second,
Yes.
She's getting a second hand.
Second hand, if it's not good, who knows what they did to it? Mm-hmm. It was probably that.
That's right.
Don't you love how I always blame anything else?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you should do.
If it's not good.
Yeah.
But if it's good, I worked really
Full
hard
credit.
on it.
So, yep. Gonna start coming here every Friday. Good. I hope you do,
Hey.
Mello. I hope you do. These are fun chats, I think, even though we don't really have stuff planned. I had like...
You tried.
I was gonna, but I don't know. I just kind of...
Then you just didn't think about it.
Well, today was... like, look, frankly, I've had kind of a rough day. Like, it's been a day of, like, just...
You let it get to you, though.
I do. Just dumb emails.
You could have just let it slide off and nothing catastrophic happened.
No, everything's fine. It's just dealing with a bunch of dumb school stuff.
Oh,
and...
no, he closed the blinds so you can't look out.
Oh, sorry,
She's
girl.
sad.
Oh, you want to come over here? Come here.
No, she's like, I want to look out the window is what I want to do.
Well, give it a few minutes and the sun will go down enough and you can look out. It was just blasting in here. So
I'm not cold either. This is the one place in the whole house.
It's probably
that's
at
actually...
least 3 or 4 degrees warmer in here than it is anywhere else.
Yeah.
Hang in there. Oh, it's fine. It's just beginning of the semester stuff and school stuff that's silly. Nothing disastrous. I'm just like, oh, one thing after another, and I deal with one thing and another thing pops up. And...
I mean, you should be used to how annoying students can be.
It's just the beginning of the semester, and I've forgotten. I had enough time off where I was like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I have more students right now than ever before.
That's true.
So it's just the way it goes. I got a pin in the mail this week, the Sailor Wancher Japan Blue. Oh, is that the hammered one? The
It
Japan
might
Blue?
be that one. I think so.
Yeah, the hammered metally one. Greg will let us know.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks. And hey, PB, welcome. When these are always sure it's gonna be awesome. Hope so. If it's not awesome, then just send it to Audrey and she'll fix it up. Or it's Gina, you can do it yourself, I guess.
Right?
But it's part of the thing. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't gotten any pens this week. Have you gotten any pens this week?
No.
Nope, hasn't arrived yet.
I've been.
You have been super lucky in finding exactly the things you've wanted.
It's true.
These are both things you've wanted for years.
Yeah.
And so, like...
Well, I don't know how long the second thing's been out in May. I don't
a good year anyway, I think.
At least a year, yeah.
Yeah, and it's super cool, and I wanted them too, but... so, I'm going to get the Sailor Kura Azure. Did you get that one of those?
No, I only got the opera ski, so I only have that, which is the one that is harder to find. So it's always sold out immediately. Went on there, bought it with Mike's Gold Spot discount code, which is how
for patrons.
Yep.
At patreon.com/inkdependence. Become a patron. You get a discount code for Gold Spot.
And you don't get them very often from Gold Spot, at least.
Yeah, it's true. They don't really have.
So I got that one because again, it's one I've liked. I've seen in person several times, and it's always sold out when they actually put them individually for sale. Went up there, bought it right away. I like it. I have not inked it up yet.
No, she's very restrained. She's like, I have to write my other pen dry.
It's just about there.
I was like, what do you want me to ink it up with? She's like, nope, I'm not doing it yet.
Nope. And I'm finishing up the Old Fashioned, which I have 3 oysters men in it. I'm finishing that.
Min Yoongi?
Nope, it's just men. No, actually, it's like Jung.
No, it's just
something.
men. It's just called men.
No, well, it's named after a 4-part series that
Oh, sure.
Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to ink it up with.
We'll see
if
what
you
happens,
have any suggestions, let me know.
Yeah, people
it doesn't have to match.
Yeah, you don't want it to match. You wouldn't be able to see it. It's too pale.
I want it to complement it.
Yeah, I mean, you want to show it to people? You'll have to get up. That's the warning.
Well, I don't know where it is.
It's in the 12-pin
You showed it already, though.
I showed it last week.
Yeah, so I don't know if people want to see it or not.
People see my sweatpants. They'll know I'm just wearing sweatpants. Joggers.
Oh, no.
Fancy sweatpants.
I'm wearing jeans.
Well,
I got fully dressed.
You did.
I got camera ready and everything. Oh, you have the mojito one? Yeah, that's a good one, too. Yeah, I don't know what Goldspot has left. I know Goulet and stuff are going to be posting them next week, I believe. So you still have a chance.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Which is sort
It
of...
has the gold hardware again. And the other one that I bought this week, secondhand, though. This one's a new one, actually. It has gold hardware, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and then the nib is the duotone nib.
But that's mostly gold with a little bit of... Sort of hard to tell, but
come on now.
You gotta do the YouTube.
Oh, what's up? See, it didn't help. I didn't set it up for fine focus. I set it up for like text, but it's mostly gold. So, but yeah, it is a really great pant. Great pants. It's a great pant. It's a great pen. I like the transparent ends. I think it's really nice.
Yep. And I
like... Oh, you can see the back of the converter in there now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Huh.
That little black spot is the back of the converter.
And it came with a converter.
Most of the time, if you buy them from... They don't if you get them from Japan, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But if you buy them from U.S. retailers, most of the time they throw in a converter. Be glad I'm wearing sweatpants? Well, I usually do that. Are you going to let Audrey introduce herself? Oh, Audrey, introduce yourself. Apparently, I didn't let you introduce yourself. You said we should do that, and then I did it.
This isn't my channel. I'm only here one day a week, if that.
Well,
so
you're here in spirit every day of the week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here in our house every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes in pajamas, sometimes fully clothed like I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
And my name's Audrey. My middle name is Renee, in case you didn't know. I
didn't
throw my new information out there for you. That's my name.
Uh-huh.
I only go by Audrey or Odd or whatever you prefer.
Dr. Madison?
Or Dr. I do go by that. Or Dr. Audrey. Or The Audacity. Or Dr. Audacity. I go by many names. I have many
Dr.
hats.
The Audacity.
Yep. I work at Frank and Christoph. Plug. Not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
Not
Although,
sponsored.
talk to Scott.
Technically, I mean, they pay me, so it's... And then I can talk about it.
You don't get paid for this, though.
That's true.
And I certainly don't. So.
Well, and I am a nib specialist. So I work on nibs most of the time, except for Thursdays. Well, some Thursdays and most Fridays, where I work from home and make nibs.
Then you're working on nibs still. Working more even on nibs.
Yes. So, well, I'm just saying, if you order from us, I'm often working from home on Thursday or Friday. And so if you order something, I may not be tuning your nib, but we have a couple other people who also are trained in it and are perfectly capable of doing it. So.
And she's the pets. Well, this
is
Scraggles back here. She is a scraggly type dog sitting on this chair.
She's a Mexican street dog.
Or a teacup wolfhound.
Wolfhound, yep.
Deerhound. Teacup deerhound is what we decided she is.
Was it deerhound?
Yep, it was.
Yep.
And then down here.
Oh, there she is.
Right here.
Katie.
Is Katie Purry. She is the wrecking ball of the house. And then there's two other cats around, and they'll
probably
show
snuggling.
up. Yeah, probably so. We didn't give them food,
nope.
So they might show up and demand food and destroy everything, but we'll see.
Yep.
That's Mr. Nose and Eclipse, and
but she goes by Clipsy Cat.
She certainly does. So there you go. Hail the Destroyer.
You're gonna see her down there between us too. Just her ears. Just her
there.
cleaning up.
So yeah, she's I call her the Destroyer. She is cute, and she's actually I think gotten cuter as she's gotten like less bowling ball. She was extremely overweight and like had been forever because she'll eat anything that's not nailed down twice.
It doesn't matter what.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I had a little bit of cereal crumbs left in a bowl over here.
She tried going after my whole bowl of cereal today.
Yeah. So So she's cute, but she's.
You can't. You have to worry about the dog. I could sit food right in front of Scraggles, and if I don't tell her that she can eat it, she's not going to eat it.
Yeah.
Katie, if I tell her no, she's going to keep going at it. She'll just keep pawing, and then hopefully, knock one out. And she's like, oh, how did that happen? I'm just going to eat that.
Yeah. Cat weighs 42 pounds. That is a big old cat. Is that a Maine Coon you have there?
I don't know.
She's the one who ate the bread through the plastic. She's the reason we have a bread box.
Yep.
Actually, we got a bread box and it was too small, so we got a second bread box.
By any chance?
Right. That's the pets. You have a question about how you got into making nibs. That's such a cool job.
Well, that's a long story. I will plug a different podcast. I was on the Nibs section podcast a long time ago. I don't know when that was. But I had a whole story of, how I got into it, some background of, some suggestions and things like that if you have any questions about getting into nib making. But I started working at FC over 4 years ago now, going on my 5th year.
Almost 5, yeah.
And I was just doing shipping, QC, we all do a little bit of everything there since we're a small company. But over time, I learned from the person who was doing nibs at FC full time, which was Jim Rouse. Unfortunately, he passed away going on 3 years now, almost.
Must be.
So I learned from him slowly over time whenever we had time available. And unfortunately, when his untimely passing, so I was sort of asked to take over the role, and so I started grinding nibs and tuning the nibs that go out from FC.
Yeah, so she...
It's a sad... It's not a happy story, but...
Right, yeah, I mean... It's cool that you get to do that now, but it's unfortunate like how it exactly went down, so...
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. But, you're great at making nibs. It's super nice to have an in-house nib.
He never uses it though, so.
I guess I don't want to bother you.
So,
I don't never use it.
You very rarely.
Well, so your cat's supposed to weigh 15. That is a thick cat.
That might be 3 C's instead of 2.
Maybe 4. Our 19. Yeah. So Katie was. They told us she's probably supposed to weigh about 6 or 8 pounds. Like
really?
Yeah, she's supposed to be.
Our other cats that are healthy weights,
like 9 to 11ish. But she was weighing in almost what Scraggles was. Like she was
really.
She was like 15ish, I think. and she's supposed to be like an 8-pound cat. They're like, this is supposed to be a much smaller cat, and her whole entire like shape. She's an entirely different shape.
Completely, but it's been years in the making. With cats, especially,
you got to get them skinny, small, like slowly.
Yeah. Anything with cats, you sort of have to change slowly because they're weird immune systems and.
Yeah, I think it'll mess up their whole everything. They'll just die. Yeah. So you gotta like wean them. We just have to like watch her and make her only eat the things we let her.
It's actually a good thing that you're working from home all the time because there's a lot of watching over food, taking food away as soon as possible. So our other 2 cats are grazers, which is terrible because she'll eat anything that's left. Yeah, you.
We're talking about you.
We're talking about her. Oh, so speaking of,
there you go. This little face.
Yep. Look at those eyes.
I know. Little lamplight eyes.
But she has so much more energy now, in a good and bad way.
She's free to do more destroying than even before.
Destroys even more now.
Yeah. But she is the cat who loves to be held the most. She purrs the most.
She loves your beard.
She does.
She loves licking lotion off your hands. Yeah. It's very strange.
Yeah. She bit me in the face the other day on stream. It was great. Yeah, she was like.
For some reason, I thought it was Nose who did that.
No, it was her. Oh. She was like nuzzling in my beard, and then she bit me under the chin, and I went and like poked her, and she went away. But yeah, 19-and-a-half-year-old cat is sleeping in his office. Says Eric. That's awesome. Our cats are like 15 going on 16, I think. Not this one. She's an indeterminate younger age.
Like Scraggles. They're
but the other
under
2,
10.
Yeah, the other 2 are getting older, but they're still in great health, so doing well.
I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah, for real. Dog is currently on a diet, too. I have a chocolate lab who's 40... I don't know what 40 kilograms is. Is that a lot of kilograms? What's that in freedom units? Because I don't know.
It's like 2.2 is the conversion.
So it's like 20 pounds? 16 pounds? That can't be right.
No, the other way.
Oh.
It's like
80. It's 80 something. Yeah, 90 pounds. Yeah. It's a big retriever. Our lab.
88. See? That was sort of close, but I think it's 2.2, yeah.
88 pounds. That's pretty good. I guess like 90 once you tell me which way it went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks at this.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I never use her for math.
I don't either.
I don't know why I didn't think about that.
No, we don't even use her for nearly as many things as we could.
No, I have her guard the house. She controls the lighting.
When do we leave that? Like once a week?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to see her because she's so dark. We have 3 of our 4 animals are black animals, and they're less adopted, so
not by us.
They're good. Yeah, we just tend to, be geared towards them. I guess that they're very good animals. So they're not bad luck in all those superstitious, silly things.
No, she's the destroyer, but only on purpose, not supernaturally.
Yeah.
I started calling her that because she will just like. I'll be recording a video and she'll walk across the keyboard and stop the audio.
She will walk across any keyboard. If it's she
does not care.
Wants to walk across the keyboard.
When I'm playing video games, she'll come in here and just like flop over on the keyboard. That's just really great.
Yep.
So that's right. No, you don't have to be sorry for your UK measurements. It's totally fine. I just don't. There are some bits of the metric system that I totally get, and there's other parts like kilograms. I just don't really know kilograms.
I'm generally okay.
What are you talking about?
I really enjoy the metric system. I think it's a lot easier.
Her PhD was in molecular microbiology and virology, by the way, so she's much smarter than I am.
I use it daily, obviously.
Well,
no.
So who cares? So
but trying to get him to use any of those is not happening. I
like millimeters. I think millimeters are more useful than inches in a lot of cases.
Yeah, for sure.
But like feet
like
are
that
the
whole
best.
thing makes it's so stupid.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to get started on it.
3/16, like
yes.
Come on! I almost said something bad because you're gonna be so upset. I'm
I know. Simmer down. Am I starting the Black Pet Society? I think we've had one of those for a while here, actually. Try to take your pen out of your hand while you write. She never has, although she will come up and headbutt my hand while I'm writing sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's got here's a
cat cam.
It's the back of her neck. So, yeah. Hello from Vancouver. Much peace and respect. Yeah. Hey, Trev. Welcome.
Hey, Trev.
Listen to music on the thing right now.
Did you hear that little meow?
That's her.
No, it was me. I was asking them if...
Oh.
wasn't talking to you. Obviously, you were.
I was telling them that was her. She's also the loudest cat animal in the house.
Oh,
Just
every
the
day
loudest.
we have to tell her to stop.
Every day
Just
I'm hustling.
Stop.
So
We have not. We've been talking about no pen things and whatnot.
like that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, they're more precise. They're just not good for telling me how tall I am. Like I don't want to say I'm like 1,100 millimeters tall or whatever the heck it would be. I don't even know, man.
What about nanometers?
We're really useless for human heights.
Wow.
But I don't know, whatever. You give me I hear there's a thing called decameters, which is more or less like a foot, I guess. Ish. It's more useful than a centimeter
Yeah, I
for
don't
height.
use it.
Anyway,
no.
whatever.
Nobody uses that.
Thinking of the cat nanny cam. Yeah, sometimes she's more entertaining than other times, but
For me, that's for sure.
there you go. So, yep, that's her. All right. So pen stuff. Yeah, we didn't. We both have bought stuff. I put it in a
The other thing that I bought, I didn't finish the whole thing of what I actually bought secondhand this past week. I bought Mike is going to show it.
I just gotta find the right one.
It is the Cinderella Sea Slug mini from Sailor.
Here's a picture of a bunch of them. So it is this one right here.
The
This
pink one.
Pink and orange number, which is I think clearly the best of them. Like that's a very it's got a slug on the nib.
I like the hot pink one too.
This
next
orange
to
and
it.
brown is pretty cool. I kind of like this blue and white one a little
I
bit.
don't
but
dislike any of them.
I think this is the most interesting. Like it's got the wildest color combination. It's got a
and
good
the
looking slug.
section. Oh yeah, you can see in the section it's the white.
Yeah.
Or ivory cream. I don't know.
Actually, it says what an attractive animal to name a pen after. These are actually
They're beautiful. It's really.
Yeah, it's a really impressive critter.
Look at that.
Here you go. This is the thing it's named after, which is totally cool, right?
Yeah.
It's hot pink and yellow, just like the thing.
And
with
then the white
yeah.
on the bottom.
Yeah, it's a great color combo. Sea slugs are super cool looking a lot of the time.
Yep.
I mean, look at this majestic guy, girl. Well, it's actually a slug, so look at this majestic being. Anyway, look at that thing. Weird. They're so neat. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. I'm glad that you got that one.
Yeah, the medium finds, I'm okay with them. So, but I do wish that they had a bigger variety for that one.
Yeah, that's a totally fine nib size from them. The medium fine.
It's
as small as I'll go for Sailor.
Yeah, it's still fairly fine.
Yeah. Slugs are beautiful. What's the popular cocktail series pens by Sailor? Looking at the Asian way from Goulet when they put them up for sale next week. Not sure how quick you need to buy. You probably need to be pretty quick, Greg Cockburn.
Yeah.
So what are they? Well, I mean, these are two of them.
The ones that go fastest generally are the Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, I got one too. You're right. Tequila Sunrise.
Yeah. And the Opris, which I just showed. Nope.
It's not even in there. Where'd it go? Maybe I ran it out of ink. So there are two.
And yeah, Blue Lagoon is another one that goes really fast as well.
I did. I used it up. And there's the Tequila Sunrise, which is orange and red.
And I also have the Old Fashioned, which it's like a green and yellow. Not yellow. It's like a goldish.
Is that a cocktail series? It
That
can't
is
be, right?
the White Russian, which is the European exclusive.
Which is weirdly a cocktail, but not in the cocktail series. It's a whole different size. It's the slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Automod is really sensitive today. I don't know why. It just kind of is. So, anyway. Yeah, somebody, I think it was Gina, said, oh, you've got one of those, one of the vegetable pens. I think you have two, actually. You've got the carrot.
And the mushroom.
Carrot and the mushroom.
Yeah.
Did you get the eggplant one?
No.
I didn't think so. For some reason, I had that pop in my head, but...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool. You had an obsession with carrot-colored pens there for a little while.
Is the Asian Way the one that's the 911 and not the
Yeah, it's the 1911. Yeah.
I said 911, didn't I?
You did.
Well.
Two of the best. Great choices. I agree. Have you guys ever heard of a Greek hare hound? No, I don't think so. Greek hare hound? Nope. Probably a card as soon as he goes up. Yeah, I mean, have your like account set up and stuff like that whenever
yeah.
those things go live. That's the easiest way to do it. Just make
I'm
sure.
not sure if Anderson's gonna divide them up or
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, 9/11 in a Porsche. It's true.
Or other sadder things
Or a
that depending on where
disaster.
you live. Yeah.
The Papier Plume come out with a new ink. So here's the thing about Papier Plume's new ink. They are coming out with a new ink,
Yep.
and it'll be, I think it's supposed to go up on Monday, this next Monday. And they were supposed to send me a bottle, but I haven't gotten it yet. Let me check my messages. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't sent it to me yet, I don't think. I certainly haven't gotten any shipping notification.
Yeah.
So
who knows when you'll get it?
Yeah.
And how long it will last?
It's going to be, I think...
Is it permanent?
Yeah, I think it's just part of the
that's
New
good.
Orleans collection.
Oh, that's not as bad. That's not a big deal then.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a like a reddish kind of color, I think. Like a purpley red, maybe?
Brick.
I think it's supposed to be
More
more
purple?
wine-ish. But let me see. Oh, what are these? Arboretum. Those look kind of nice.
Goodness.
I know. You didn't have to say anything. Nobody would have heard that.
Everyone heard that.
Literally no one could hear that.
Everybody heard that, didn't you?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. Don't be a liar. Nobody likes a liar.
They're not gonna lie.
Nobody likes a liar, Audrey.
I'm not lying. And if you're saying that our kind viewers here are liars, I'm not gonna put up with it.
Huh.
I will not put up with it.
I think they posted a picture. Yeah, here it is. This is it. Looks like that.
Reminds me a little bit of Sweet Maroon.
Yeah, up in here it does, but then you've got like this bricky stuff
Which
down
more
here.
like a ruchy.
Right. Or like terra firma even a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And maybe more orange than this, but
It's a FC sort of color range is basically what I'm saying.
new release date to be announced today. When did they post this? 4 hours ago.
Oh.
Maybe it's not. First yesterday. Once again, last. Oh, I guess it was supposed to come out yesterday.
Oh.
So originally they told me last Monday.
Yeah.
And they were going to send it out, and then they told me this Monday and they were going to send it out. And I don't think it's gotten sent out yet. So I don't know what's going on over at Papier Plume. I hope everybody's okay, but it seems like they've had some setbacks. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody also said, yeah, there we go. Diamine's got a new ink.
Oh, did
I haven't heard about that actually. Diamine Writer's Blood.
And there's the 3 oysters that have 5 new colors that we were looking at.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have to find those. Let's see. Look at it here. Well, that's not much of a.
What's going on with that splatter there?
This?
Yeah.
That
sheen?
I.
It has to be because right there.
There's sheen there. I don't know what this is.
I think it's just sheen. It just sort of
But
splattered
it's like
out.
it must be it must be when it hit the paper, it just
Yeah.
like splashed out and made this like weird halo. Because none of the rest of this is feathering, so I don't think it's feathering. I don't know what that is. But that's not the best. Let's see if we can find more of a. Is this it?
David, you've been here the whole time. I remember you talking about having a ruby redbird. What are you doing?
Hey, who's out having a ruby redbird? And
Maybe, or a few.
Nick Stewart does good stuff. So there it is. That's what that'll look like more or less. It looks pretty okay.
Yeah.
Kind of actually in the same color spectrum as that Papier Plume, huh?
Way
darker.
darker, yeah.
But also kind of this pinkish reddish
That sort of
situation.
Yeah, I like that.
Purpley red. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I
Did
like
you
that.
talk about the Retro 51 thing last week?
No.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Laura was asking about
I'm not
it.
sure if that had happened on by Friday.
Yep, I mentioned, I'm like, oh, you should definitely talk about that.
Oh, maybe you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Retro 51's not going anywhere, I guess. They got new ownership, which is kind of cool. Did somebody mention it?
Yeah, Laura.
Oh, hadn't had a chance to listen to the Pinac this week. Do we know more about Retro 51? So, the thing we know about Retro 51 is that it's not going away. They got it got sold. George sold it to somebody. Some
3
buddies,
guys,
I think.
yeah.
It was 3 dudes' names on the Joe, Adam, and something.
Adam
else,
and something.
I think.
Yep.
It's Potato's birthday. What's up,
Happy
Potato? Happy
birthday.
birthday. Oh, he muted the last 15 minutes because he had a work call. Don't admit to your moonlighting in public, man. Yeah, they announced it on a blog post, and they also sent out an email to people about. I got an email
social
about
medias and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on their mailing list. I guess is probably why I got it.
I didn't get it.
Well,
I guess I'm not on a mailing list.
You just gotta sign up for it, I think.
Jeff.
So,
yeah, that might.
oh, that sounds
right.
like that sounds totally
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so I don't know who they are. They put it on Instagram as well, and I posted hey, who are these dudes? And there's like more information soon. They said like, oh, there's a lot of stuff to get done or work to do or something. I'm like, but you already know who you sold it to though.
Yeah.
Like you know who you are.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they are people who are in the fountain pen community or in the pen community anyway, and are fans of Retro 51 and that kind of stuff. So, like, it's kind of weird that we don't know who it is. Katie is playing with the camera a little bit.
Yeah, she is.
What she's doing is, so I have my setup here is actually a little bit rickety. Since I changed my monitor setup, I have to change my camera setup too, and it's sitting on a lamp that's kind of leaning over, and she keeps whipping her tail into the lamp. So sorry about that.
She whips her tail back and forth?
She whips her tail back and forth. She whips her tail back and forth.
I don't know if they're employed. It's really hard to say.
What's that? Oh yeah, I don't know if they're employees or not. No, they're definitely keeping. I think these the new owners are new.
Yeah,
but they're keeping pretty much everybody
that they want to continue.
Yeah, hey, I think only George and like maybe his wife or something are actually retiring.
Some people are upset about it in terms of how I'm in the middle. I'm happy that it's sticking around, and I'll continue to purchase.
Yeah. Because it seemed like they were going away for so long, and now they're
not. Yeah. I wish it would have been anything. That it had been reminded that it's not possibly going to be a last of anything. There are talks, even if you don't have to go into specifics. Just keep it so the expectations of it being ending. I'm a collector. I'm not trying to make a buck on it or anything. So I know they're like, oh, some people who are trying to buy the last ones just to make a profit. It's not that. I'm not one of those people, but I wish I would have. It wasn't made to seem like it's going away. Oh, by the way, this is the last day, last popper, and it's bought now. It's just like,
Yeah, I saw. So, Jeannie here says they get a lot of business because people thought they were going out of business, and that's probably true. Like I know there are a lot of people like speculating essentially on the market. But as we found out recently, market speculation like that is risky. But I mean, nonetheless, those things are actually limited editions. It's not like they're actually going to make more of them. And I think from their pace of release that this wasn't something that Retro or George was trying to like put one over on people. Like it seemed like they had a bunch of stuff in the works and they're like, look, we're going out. We need to clear the decks. And I don't think that, I don't think there was any like ill intent or any of that stuff.
I'm just saying I could see why people would be like, hey, come on. I mean, trying to do the last rush of getting money for vendors or for themselves.
Like the vendors are the ones I think they were pushing it more than like I've met George and I've met a bunch of the Retro people and
the Dallas show and stuff.
Yeah, at the Dallas show that's the only place I've ever met them. But I met them. I met a few people from Retro and I don't think there was any like they didn't have like a nefarious plan and so I'm not gonna be mad about it. I mean, I bought maybe more retros than I otherwise would have, but also like maybe not. I think it's just because there were so many released, and they made some really cool ones. Yeah. I mean, there's one of my.
And I don't know why
my box of use.
The people who bought it made an announcement, but didn't announce anything. Like, don't even say. Why even say anything then? Just wait until you're ready to fully be like, this is us, and this is what we have planned. Just leave it at that. I guess maybe people are so up in arms, like, who are these people, and want want a hearing from the new.
I think they probably needed to say something because everybody expected Retro to disappear in like November or something, and they're still around. And people are like, "Are you gonna like what's going on here? Are y'all going out? Are you sticking around?" And I think they just had to say something. Yeah. That said, I still think it's weird that they just don't say, "And this is who we are." Like maybe they've got other projects that people would know and be like, "Oh, that's cool. We can be really happy that they bought it." Or maybe they're total unknowns, and that's like fine too. Although so I don't know, but I ain't mad about it. I'm glad Retro's sticking around. I always thought it was weird that like they didn't just sell the business immediately. It seemed like there was plenty of interest. It seemed like George was like, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna retire and like it's going out in a good place. Which like I don't know that I would do that, but I respect it.
Yeah. It's
so,
your business, and you can, you know.
So, like, I have to think that either they backed a dump truck full of money up to his house,
Right.
which is possible, but also, like, as I understand it, he's fine. Like, not worried about that dude financially. Or it was people that, like, he feels are really going to do good stuff for the brand going forward and, like, husband this thing that he built through the future or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hopeful. I hope it's going to be cool. I'm into it.
I mean, they're keeping the same contacts and things with the employee. I just don't think there's going to be a huge change, but...
Right, yeah. I mean, they're keeping... It seems like they're keeping the people who are doing the stuff, which is, like, the important thing. Keeping the artists, keeping all that staff, so that's great.
Yeah.
Brad has been in contact. Yeah, Brad got on the emails. I hope Brad threw in, like, a, do you know who I hope you know who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope he did that. I'm sure Brad didn't, because that is not Brad's style.
No.
But, like...
That would have been awesome for you.
I don't know if you know me. I'm the... pen addict.
I'm the Brad Dowdy.
So, that's right. I am the famous Brad Dowdy.
Yes.
But I don't know. He's been in contact with them, and it's like a more to follow thing. Like he's traded emails, and I don't think he's really gotten more than has been publicly said. Also wonder if because of the pandemic, George wanted. Yeah, I think George also kind of wanted to keep people around through the pandemic, and that's great. For sure. I said, as far as I know, he's a good guy.
I've never heard anything bad.
I haven't either. So. Brad Big Head Dowdy. Yeah, that's what he is. He's Brad Big Business Boy Dowdy. Brad Big Business Boy Dowdy. Look, man, sometimes words are hard.
We have almost 100 people.
Do we? I mean, I don't believe it. You're here. 93 it says.
I mean, if you're around, you can hit the like button if you want.
Oh, yeah, people can hit that like button. Like, if you aren't subscribed, you can
we
hit the
don't know what it
button.
does, but... It's probably a positive thing. I don't think it's negative. I mean, if you do a negative or a dislike, I don't think that's a negative thing. I think that's engagement. So YouTube likes that too.
Nobody made a pandemic. I don't know, man. I don't think that's... I wouldn't call a thing that feta. I just wouldn't do it.
Not in the U.S. at least.
No, I wouldn't do that. Who disliked this? Did somebody dislike it? I don't know.
I mean, look, I did just talked about it.
We actually can only see a like count.
Yeah.
It's fine, like whatever. But yeah, engagement I think is important for YouTube stuff. You can break YouTube with community posts and polls. Oh, I don't know. I've never tried. Likes and subscribe. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
He introduces himself as the Brad Dowdy and then only refers to himself in the third person. That would make Brad like throw up in his mouth a little bit. There is no way.
At every pen show that we'd see him, I'd always say very loudly, "Oh my God, it's the pen addict Dowdy, the famous Brad Dowdy."
Yeah, we do it because he hates it.
And he just laughs so hard. You're like, "Oh, I don't know you."
He'll do that to me too, and I don't like it either. Yeah. So he'll come up like if I'm like at a table or something like, "Is that the famous Mike Madison?" I'm like, "Get out of here, Brad." Or it's the famous Brad Dowdy.
In that case, he's sort of being. It seems he's the famous one. Everyone does know Brad.
That's true.
No offense. I'm not saying anything negative to you, but I mean, come on now.
No, it's fine. I totally understand. I mean, true story. I found out about Brad's blog because I was starting this one, and Pen Addict is one of the things that I tried to get that URL and it was taken, and I'm like, who's taken that? Well, it was Brad, and that's fine. So, yeah. So yeah, sort of thing that gets his name thrown out as celebrity entry for Mad Libs. Yeah. By the way, Mad Libs.
Oh, you forgot to talk about that.
I didn't do a Mad Lib last week.
Well,
I completely forgot.
You're good for years to come.
Dude. So.
Amazon came with a huge box.
I bought this. Well, look. This is the Mad Libs. This is the size I'm used to. It's about the thickness I'm used to. And I was like, well, I've got these spy ones, but they're all the same topic and whatever. So I said, well, maybe I should just get a big thing of Mad Libs. I'll just get it off the Amazons. How's the Mad Lib? It's terrible. Mad Lib paper is
terrible.
Garbage.
It has been, and it still is.
It is still trash paper.
Breaking news: Leonardo just posted a new pen on Instagram.
Leonardo.
Are you the Mad Libs Mike Madison?
No, I think Mad Libs will come for me. Let's see. Is it this one? That's 10 hours ago. It's pretty hot. The Muses.
hot take. Let's have some hot takes. I am not really that into ebonite pens.
Oh, look at that though. That red ripple. They found some red ripple somewhere.
I mean, that looks like wood. Well, just give me a piece of wood.
Oh no.
It doesn't smell nearly as bad when it's turning.
No, that's true. Perfect condition, even if they were produced at the end of 1800, they're 100% usable thanks to the ebonite feed. Oh wait, what? Oh, some old pens. Get out of here with that. And that's true. That's true. I don't want to say that, but I was like, is this 1800-year-old ebonite? No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, red ebonite is not really made much anymore. Story has extra pics.
I know, Gina. Just not. That's my hot take. We're gonna have hot takes. That's my hot take.
Here's a whole other collection. The Pura. It's a bunch of like.
It's sort of that sea glass look.
Yeah, it's translucent but not transparent. They got different colors of
converter.
No, I think these are pistons.
Oh, it's a piston. Sorry, the piston.
Yeah, you can see the piston head right there.
Yeah,
they have different colors of piston head to match the trim. It's like a black, a gold, and a silver. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. Their pistons are so expensive, though.
Yeah, they are.
Whole bunch of washing and testing our red ebonite feed. I like a red ebonite feed. That's cool. That's it. Yeah, all right. That's pretty dope. Probably capture converter. I don't know. Those look like pistons to me. Yeah. You got a big like assembly at the back, and then that like much deeper looking piston head. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess we'll see, but I think that's a real piston. Plus, he charges a lot for the piston, so I think he likes that. Yeah. Hey, Joe, need to run. That's all right, Laura. Take care. Glad to see you. Looks like a fog gray. Yep. That was it. Yep. So, back to the Mad Libs. I ordered this Mad Libs, and it came in as this big.
Just there you go. I was like, they can't tell how big that is.
Well. Look, here's the regular Mad Libs. Here's the Mad Libs that showed up, which is twice the Libs, and then it is so many Mad Libs. It is Mad Libs. They have
pages and pages of explanation and sample ones as well.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that, but there's a whole lot of that.
And do you like that in the writing they have cursive as well?
The writing is cursive, actually.
Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't think about it until just now. On the back, it's in print. Interesting. Oh, in here, it's all different fonts.
Ah.
So that one's cursive, but that one's not. Yeah, they just do a whole bunch of different hands. But yeah, these are all like explaining what parts of speech are and stuff. This is like a whole story about Mad Libs and like how Mad Libs started, I guess. A happy history of Mad Libs. But anyway, whatever. It's got this much of Mad Libs, which is a lot of Mad Libs.
So much. And so many topics.
So many. So we'll have to do some Mad Libs. I meant to do it last week and then I forgot, so.
I was distracting you with my in the car driving messages.
Oh, that's true. Well, that was while I was already doing the ink things. Oh, by the way, if y'all want an update, last week I copied down. What did I do with the paper?
It is good for people who don't like grammar. Agreed. Or just younger people or people who are learning a new language. Yeah,
it's great, and they're super fun, right?
Yeah.
Potato Schmato said you have to go. It's super informative and fun. Well, I don't know if we've been informative. We have been fun.
Yeah.
It's the Grande. It's a proper piston. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Look at the new Twisby that's coming out. Why? I have no idea. Oh, is that the black and was it gray and black and rose gold and gray or some weird thing? I forget. I haven't actually looked at it because I don't care about the rose gold stuff.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went, and I was busy. So last week I was doing a whole bunch of my Colodex cards. I am fully cataloged up. I think I've got all of them. Maybe. Pretty sure. So I wrote down what rank I was last time on the fpc.inks. Go check those out for sure. And these, without guidance last week, Mike was lost and all over the place. That is not wrong.
Glenn has a hot take of rose gold is overrated.
It's not really my jam, but I get why people like it.
No, I just like people having hot takes like that.
I have a couple of rose gold pens. I have a rose gold Aurora. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What else do I have in rose gold? I'm sure I have at least one other thing in rose gold.
You have to, yeah.
Maybe I don't. Maybe it's just that one. It's the only one I'm thinking of. But so last week in the FPC rankings for inks, I was number 10, last on the top 10 list. Now I am number 8, 2 places. In bottles, I was number 27. I'm in number 26 now for number of bottles. Samples, I was number 6. Now I am number 5.
That was a bad one.
Yep. And for brands, I'm still off the list.
I thought you said Brads. I was
and for brands, I was number 12 in number of Brads possessed. But now I'm at number 11. So still not on the list for Brads.
Or bottles.
Or bottles. Wait. Yeah, no, bottles, no way. I'm nowhere
Yeah.
even close. I do
Yeah,
so
you're
many
more of a
samples.
sample over
Yeah.
bottles.
So happy the Goulet offered the abalone in chrome. Which one's the abalone? I don't know that
Probably is abalone.
one. Yeah, Fountain Pen Companion, that's the thing.
Yeah, rose gold, it has to be paired properly. That's
Mine's
how
rose
I am
gold
with
matte.
gold, regular gold. I think
Yeah.
silver just naturally goes with pretty much everything. But gold is a little more particular. Rose gold, even more so. Was it Twisby or somebody had issues with it chipping and stuff like that? The
It was
anodization?
Twisby. The very
Yeah.
first time they did the
The
Urban, who by the way is the person who is at fault or gets the credit for FBC, says
Yep.
check again.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I checked this like 2 or 3 days ago. I'll log in right quick. Firefox. Come on now. Here we go. Let's see, number 10 in the inks. Where'd my
You're
paper
back
go?
to 10.
Oh, son of a gun.
2.
Bottles, 26.
26.
Still
You're still
steady. Number 6. I'm
Moved.
back at number 6 in samples. And
Stay the same in
man.
variants.
All right, inks. Who's knocked me down?
Jesse, Mountain of Ink, Denise,
Quadrupod.
Yagan, and
Inks. Oh, I was at number 8. I've been knocked down by 2 places.
who's Hello Lovely? That's the only person I don't know.
I don't either. Amanda.
But other than
Not
that,
sure.
I'm friends with pretty much all the rest of those people.
Quadrupod and Encantadora got me.
Yeah.
Darn it. Darn it.
I didn't know Sister
Or-
T had that many.
I had no idea that Sister T had that many.
Yeah.
She really got on there.
Wow.
Tina Tree is realizing she might like orange, which is crazy. You're one behind Mike and the Brads. What was the other one? Samples that I got dunked on here. Samples is number 6. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Who beat me in the samples? T. T was in there inputting hers.
Oh man, by a lot too. It's not even just a
No,
few.
T smashed me.
Wow.
How did she even had? She's got like
Wow.
she's got this very stressful job right now.
What, yeah. What?
She's been very busy doing jewelries, and she had the time to go and oh well, she's only 120 ahead of me. How did she have? Where'd she find the time? T.
We have to talk to her. Wow.
T. Well, great for T. I'm super
Amanda
happy
B
about
on
that.
YouTube. I don't know.
Not familiar. Broke your oath of not buying any more inks yesterday. Do you have any of the Octopus Fluids inks? I think. Are those the ones that come in like 2 or 3 different levels of wetness, and they have like an octopus on the label and stuff of various kinds?
Yeah.
I don't, because Evgeny got, what is he on YouTube? He's Inkwell.
Inkwell, yeah.
He got a bunch of them, and they were just like bleeding and feathering and just going. They were nuts. So I didn't get any of those. That was like a while ago. I don't know what is time, right? But the Octopus Fluids is a different one. Oh, that's good. Super cheap. Oh, that's cool. I don't know about that one. Need to get some. Get up in that brands.
Yeah, you do.
Get up in that brands list. How's it going in brands? Let's see. How
They're
many?
from Germany and make inkjet inks mainly, and I was taken by this prize.
You know, I've heard of people filling up inkjet cartridges with fountain pen ink before.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that's a thing. Like you can syringe fill them sometimes. I don't know about if that's a current thing you can do, but I definitely know that people did it. And also, I've heard about people using inkjet ink as fountain pen ink, like in fountain pens, and it going okay. And you think about it, those inkjets have those little tiny nozzles, so way thinner than a fountain pen feed. But
Jeannie says, Mike, do you want samples of the Robert Oster exclusives from Pen Shallot?
yes, sure. If you want to send some, absolutely. That's me.
And me.
Yeah,
And
Andorilium. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, those were disappointing, unfortunately. Van Diemen's I've heard about, but I've not tried any yet. I know Van S has those, at least occasionally. They might have restocked them recently. But yeah, I would totally take some of those, Jeannie. Thanks. Claire's going to send me some samples. What do you got?
Wow.
What are you going to send me samples of? I got to send you a thing.
Yeah,
too.
you do.
Yeah.
Do you have citrus?
From what? Sorry.
The Robert Oster exclusive?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't have a Robert Oster citrus. I don't think I will ever make the list, but ink buying on hold until spring, you don't want to lose to freezing. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. The Shallot has Van Diemen's too. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, Robert Oster citrus I don't have. Thanks. Appreciate it. So what's going on here? Getting tagged.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sleepy dog back there too.
Yeah. I ordered a bunch of stuff from JetPens. That was the thing.
Did
that
you
I
actually
ordered.
order it?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and ordered it. I'll do an unboxing when it gets here.
Mike actually had to order something for me. He was shocked that I ran out of 2 of the 4 inks in my Pilot Coletto.
Yeah, she's run down a Coletto, which is...
And I'm almost done with a 3rd. Yeah, I just use them at work and...
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm going to do an unboxing for it, but it's going to be a long time from now. You want to see what I got? Should we talk about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Why not? This is the stuff I got. I got a couple of the Lamy Tipos. I want to say it's a Tipo, but I've heard a bunch of people say it Tipo.
I don't speak German, so I'm not sure.
I don't either.
Yeah, you do, but...
Well, that's true. Not like
more so than me.
What's the best way to send samples? You have the tubes. What do I want to have? The best way to send samples is just take those tubes and just put them in a
Bubble mailer?
Yeah, bubble mailer, or put them inside like a Ziploc bag,
Yeah.
and then put that in a bubble mailer, and it's usually fine.
Yeah.
I've had good luck with that. Confession stage? Meh. Some of that film stuff. Oh yeah, parafilm is really good, but I don't think it's super necessary.
I mean, it's not going to hurt, but if you have it.
Yeah, parafilm is like a wax tape situation that you like just stretch and like wrap it around the cap.
It's just a thin wax that you can stretch out.
Use it a lot in the plant horticulture field as well. Use it for all kinds of propagation, splicing, and
probably days of my life parafilming things.
At least.
If you
yeah.
Pipette, not anywhere near as close as pipetting, but labeling, washing dishes, and parafilming has been a large portion of my life.
Yeah, Brad said the Tipo works with G2 refills. Mm-hmm. So that's where I got this tip. So the thing about the Tipo pens...
Is that your tip of the Tipo?
That was a hot tip about the Tipo. So it's got this like interesting shape, and the way that you actuate the pen is you push down on the clip. So let's see what So you push down the clip on this bit, and it like puts this little knob in this hole, essentially, to extend it. Well, the old version of this, which had a different clip shape, had a round, they show it here. It had a round thing that was rounded on the edges, and this is turned into a peg.
Yeah.
So the problem with the old one is that you would click and click and click on this, and unless you got it exactly right, it would just pop out of this hole, and you couldn't write with the darn pen, which is very annoying. And these refills are mediocre.
Oh.
It's not great. That's the only problem with like the Lamy rollerballs and stuff and the ballpoints is that the refill's not great. Yeah. The ballpoint's okay.
Yeah.
But the Pilot G2 refills fit in these. So that means the Pilot Juices fit in those. And the Pilot Juice is what I have in my tactile turn safety pen. Because the Juice is just a superior refill, I think.
Is it? That's a hot take right there.
Superior to the G2?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a hot take.
People like the G2.
Yeah,
people
but once they try the Juice, they're like, oh, it's because the Juice is hard to get in the U.S.
Well,
but I've got to
bring the juice to the U.S.
Get that juice. So yeah, that's. Do I have my Tipo over here? It might be. No, it's not. It's not super handy.
It's changed 1 degree, a degree and a half, and I'm like, I'm cold. That was that 1 degree.
That was the one that was helping. So yeah, I got 2 of those. I got a white one with the plastic barrel, and I got this one, which was.
It's very stormtrooper-ish.
I know. I like it. Yeah. Well, I've also got. So I've got this one. That's a white barrel, white and black. This is the Tombow Air Press, which is fun. You don't want to click it too much because it's got like this pressurization system that pressurizes the cartridge, so it never like runs dry or skips or whatever, which works really well. It's a very nice pen, but it gets kind of grungy because it's also rubbery.
Yeah, that's the thing that we're talking about with the NARS, like that sort of grippy that things collect on it.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, same kind of thing. So I mean, it looks okay. It's just kind of grungy. I don't know. It's a nice little pen, but these are hard plastic, and it's not gonna happen. So I got one of those. It's my favorite clicky ballpoint. This one. Tactile turn.
Fancy.
Or this one. Listen to that click. It's a Thor Tom.
So satisfying.
This is the Mark 1 from Studio Neat.
So what's your favorite under $50 clicky pen?
Favorite under $50 clicky pen? Oh, I think I got this for like...
yeah, exactly.
It wasn't 50.
Yeah, it's probably about that.
It's probably around that. Because I got it on Kickstarter. My favorite is the Zebra Sarasa Dry.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Which is... I have moved them. They're over there now.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if I can find one over here. I have a lot of...
well, just that you said it out loud.
Yeah, they look like this. They look essentially like the Zebra Sarasa, which looks a lot like the G2. Yeah. But the Sarasa Dry is such a good ink.
Superior.
It is superior. Like, it dries so fast. I mean, so fast. Yeah, the Signos are good, but for me, the Sarasa Dry works better.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Signos
I've used
too.
the Signos, yeah.
Like, these are Signos. I've got a bunch of those too. I like Signos.
What are the one? Is that the one that had the issue where it had that little thing in there and it would stop working?
No, that was the original inner gel.
Those I used to love, and I had those, and they were totally crappy and made me mad, so I haven't used them in years.
That's these.
No, I'm not. Oh man, is your wife cheating on your husband? And I was gonna tell that person no.
Oh, did somebody get squashed?
Yeah, it was squashed before I could even tell him.
Oh, that's too bad.
Whatever your name was, no.
Probably not. Who needs castanets, clicky pens? That's true. Also, I can't let Audrey have those pens because she is
He clicks just as much as me, don't he?
No, I don't.
Yes.
No.
You saw him working it there.
Parker Jotter is your go-to. Oh, the Parker Jotter ink is okay, but you can get refills for those that are amazing. So if you spend a little bit extra money...
The Schneider Slider.
Yeah, that or the Uniball Jetstream.
Okay, there you go.
The Jetstream is, I think, the best. Schneider Slider is probably second for me. But they're very different sizes. The Jetstream is like a 0.5 and it's quite fine.
Yeah.
I think you can get a 0.7 as well. The Schneider Slider is like a 1.0, maybe more. It's an extra broad. It's big boy tipping. Where's your big wooden fountain pen nib? Oh, I don't have one. I wish I had one. Be cool.
You have one at work.
Me? Big wooden fountain
No, there's
pen?
one at work, I said.
Oh, yeah, she's got one. I don't have one.
Well, I don't. The company has one.
No, that's true. These, I really like these inner gels with this needle tip situation.
Yeah, those were good.
They're very good, except that the way a ballpoint works is they have this ball.
What? Wait, what?
Wait for it. And like the innovation with the ballpoint back in the day.
That it would roll?
No, it always rolled. But here's the thing: if you just have it, so you have this tube around a ball at the end, right? So the original bureaus, like the original ballpoint pens, just like there was a ball at the end, and that was it.
Yep.
And so sometimes the ball would just like go up in the pen.
Yep.
And then ink would come out. It was a mess.
Oh,
right?
Nobody likes that. Yeah.
Nobody likes a mess.
Yeah.
So the like awesome innovation was that they put a post that holds down the nib ball, right?
Okay.
On these, that post slips past the ball.
Oh, man.
And it comes out the front of the pen, and then it just tears through the paper instead of writing well.
And then it's junk.
And then it's junk, which is too bad, because, man, these are great. And actually, I haven't had that problem on a modern one. These are old-timey ones, like the original ones.
Well, they are so dead to me that I haven't tried it since.
I really like inner gels, but not the old ones. The new ones are much better.
Yeah.
What'd you miss, Al? At the background is that's this.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's just a little bit off camera. Yeah. There you go. Monoverdi refills are good. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good. Question on the companion: when you order from certain When you order from certain places, does it update automatically? There's some listed you don't recall entering. No. Oh, the fountain pen companion? No, it doesn't do any of that. But Urban actually goes through manually, as far as I know, and finds like the most consistent info on an ink, and will like update stuff. So it won't like enter inks for you, but it'll put things like collections and like slightly corrected names of things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What pen has the issue with the post poking out? It was the old Intergel pens. These old Intergel gels. Which are fantastic when they work. And they work for a while.
And then, yeah.
Actually, does this one work? This one's pretty much dried out.
Yeah.
This one's pretty much dead. But I've had this one from... I bought a box of these in like just after college, and this is like the last one that's left.
Oof,
I know.
Jeez.
I know. But the new Intergels don't have that problem in my experience, so go nuts.
What's the other one that I really liked? Back when I first met you, it was that one, and the espresso. Is that what it was called?
Oh, you like the espresso with the direct ink? Like
I did
forest
like
point?
that.
They were like
Didn't
this.
you have a pink one and I stole it from you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is this is actually the Pentel Finito. So Pilot has the espresso.
Finito.
And this is the Finito from Pentel, but these are direct ink pens. So you can see it has that little needle tip up there. It's a piece of plastic that ink flows through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did like that one.
Yeah.
I used it for lots of notes in college.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah. The espresso's a little harder to find now, I think. Oh, here's a modern inner gel. This is what they look like now. This is the click version. And these are such good gel pens. Good flow, really vivid color. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, back to my JetPens thing.
Urban says you do whatever you want on the FPC, and I deal with the crazy details.
That's good stuff.
And that's why he appreciates about you.
Yeah, well, that's why I hit his Patreon.
Exactly. Becky says Urban's another good person to toss Patreon cash to. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to throw a Patreon link for Urban's FPC in there? One of you mods? Hey, Bijou, what's up?
Or have him do it and just stop it from being banned on there and won't even let you.
No. No, the mods have to do it, but be consistent, make Urban's life easier. That's true. Yeah. So when y'all throw up his stuff. Then I got this Yamamoto paper tasting pack. There are like 4 of these in different kinds. And this is, really interesting. I actually didn't see this bit. This looks new. These are 3 different kinds of papers. I hope, let's see. Suitable, these aren't. For dip pen and fountain pen, there's a triangle between, kind of okay, I guess. And the rest of these are open, which is good. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. So they do 3 different papers in different styles. I got the eggshell one, which is like basically off-white. Although these are different kinds of off-white.
Yeah, they all are.
But they're bound into pads of 25 pages, which I think is really pretty cool.
Yeah.
Slightly different sizes.
Especially getting Japanese paper in the
bound.
U.S. and bound. Yeah,
it's kind of a pain. I got this one. Urban says there are currently 108,799 inks in the system. Wow. So there you go. It's a lot. It's an awful lot. They also have like onion skin for this. Yeah. They have there are
washi,
several. Well,
you
here.
said?
Let's go to this. So they have silky, translucent onion skin, and eggshell. And washi. There's that one. Which is cool, but I considered getting it. But like these aren't things you would use with pens, like normal pens. Like that brown one, I think you'd have to have a dip pen with some like, metallic or something, some thicker kind of ink. Mm-hmm. So I just didn't go for that one. I was a little tempted though. Melissa
wants to know, will you pick up the new Lamy Tipo Copper Orange?
Yes. Well, it depends. So if I like these, then yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Actually, when I ordered it, I actually thought this aquamarine one was the new limited edition. It's actually last year's limited edition. That's okay. Yeah. I like that color. I think it's cool. I don't mind. It's fine.
Tina, it's after 5:00 on Friday. It's definitely okay.
For what?
Oh, it's 5:00 her time because I believe that you're in Illinois, which is Central Time. Still after 5, so it's fine.
Yeah. So.
And if you're working from home, I believe at any time, really.
That's right.
Depending on your job, of course.
Yeah, definitely. And then I got Audrey a selection of Coletto refills. These are all 0.5s. I figured that was
the green too, huh?
I got you 2 greens.
Well, I knew the one, but you didn't tell me about the other green.
I did. So I got you both. You're like, yeah, cool. So, whatever.
Cool.
It's like $1 or something.
Yeah.
What are they? $1.20? $1.80.
Oh my gosh.
Well, to sell the dog.
Yeah.
And then I picked up this weird pen. This is the one I was trying to describe to you very poorly the other day. This is the Meister by Point Slimliner Fountain Pen Black Medium Nib. I guess Point is the company? Where does this go? Point. Oh, interesting. High quality pens and office supplies. I've never heard of them before. Oh, this is interesting. This is like a tip for that one, that Euchre pen. Huh. Weird. I don't know what the situation is with that. But I went ahead and got one of these. My friend Becky was like, yeah, I'd like to try one of those. And I said, well, I've got it in my cart. I'll just get one. Take one for the team, see if it's any good. But it's got this interesting looking nib. Like, look at this thing. It's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I have a nib that looks kind of like that on some pen, but I can't figure out what it is.
The thing. Any guesses on what worries me about the pen?
What's that?
That section, and that it's so small. I feel like my hand, it's gonna be hitting that.
I feel like
Cap
I'm probably gonna hold it right on those those ridges, or
I
just
feel
above
like
it.
I don't think I'm going to. I feel like it's gonna be hitting based on how
You think you're gonna hold it right on that nib, like right on that section?
I think so, on the section.
See, I think that nib is gonna be so small that we're gonna be holding it further back than we think. But whatever, for $13
I have no
I'll-
idea. It's worth a try. Who knows?
Yeah, Cosmo. There's Cosmo in that pack that I got.
But I do like the look of that slight texture in the body of the pen, the barrel.
Yeah. Seems like it's going to be interesting. You can get different nib units for it, I guess. But yeah, they look kind of cool. I wanted to get that brown one, but it's out of stock.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, why didn't you get that one?
I was gonna.
You got the black, and what else did you get?
I just got the black one.
Oh, okay.
I only got one.
Yeah.
I think they only have one nib size on JetPens right now. Maybe ever. Well, for the whole
Oh,
pen.
the other one is what I saw the two there, even though they're obviously
Oh,
different.
yeah.
But
Yeah, different thing. It's a modern version of the Parker 51. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Sorry, I hadn't looked over. Sorry, Greg Cockburn. You're with Audrey about the section. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
we'll see. You never know.
Yeah, it does look like a Parker 51 nib. If you take a Parker 51 nib out of the housing, that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah. Interesting.
Now,
What do you think it uses the? No, the new Parker 51s just use like a regular nib, right? Like they don't have anything
so.
weird. Do they even have a hooded thing? They gotta have a hooded thing. I don't know. Do you mean it's like the current one? I don't know. Where it would dry out. We'll see. A lot of times when you have snap caps, they're not as bad as you'd think. Like snap cap technology has really gotten better, but we'll see. I mean, I'll run it through the paces, see what it is. You know, let me take the hit, and I'll let you know how it is. That's what these sites are for.
Yeah. And that Patreon money.
Miles, we click on the ban button.
Try
Now we got
things.
more people banned apparently.
Oh.
Sick. No, whoops, wrong thing. And then I got this Kokio Beetle Tip three-way highlighter pen,
Okay.
which I had in my wish list for a while. But look at that weirdo.
That's weird, yeah.
Look at that. So the reason it's weird like that is you can do three things with it. You can do a thick line with that bit. You can do little thin ones with that, or you can like tilt it over and do like double underlining or like emphasis stuff. So it works
I
like
don't know how I would use that last one.
I don't either. Like if
Okay.
you wanted to like
I was just trying to think about what would be a good way.
yeah,
I guess
don't know.
if there were, they look like they're thin ones. So I guess maybe if you want to do underline multiple ones
Yeah.
thin and quicker with two, that might be.
I think it'll also depend a lot on how widely those are spread.
Yeah,
So like if you have very
that's-
small text, can you like go on the top and bottom of a row of text and just like
Yeah, maybe.
give it emphasis without covering it?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Those are questions that I'm willing to answer for $2.60.
Yeah. Shigura was restocked in Cosmo Air Light notebooks for under 24 hours yesterday.
I know, right? It never lasts. Stuff is pretty good. And then like what else did I get? I think not much else. Oh, I got this washi tape because holy crap! Look at this washi tape.
That's nice.
It's metallic foil.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's a bunch of them, but I went with that silvery one.
I
I was gonna get that. I was
They're
gonna get that
orange.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna get the orange and green. I think it might be out of stock or something. There's some reason I didn't get it. No, it's in stock. Man, I just really wanted that one. Oh, you know why I got that one? It's actually because I think this will go better with the envelope.
Configurations that you have with the
Well, like
colors.
the envelope colors and papers that I use. I think this is more like it'll go with more of them.
Yep.
That's what I went for that for.
Anyone know how long Robert Oyster Fire and ice stays on the skin for?
No, I don't. No, it doesn't. It's not forever. And then this is the last thing I got, which is one of these Kokyu soft ring memo pads. Just like cute little memo pad.
Yeah.
These are like squishy little guys.
It's fun.
I feel like I might have gotten these for somebody as like a Christmas stocking stuffer
Stocking
thing,
stuffer,
but I never
yeah.
got one for myself. So I'm like,
Sarah says to get the Corgis washi tape.
it's too late. I already
And there are
ordered.
Star Wars washi tape.
I did see the Star Wars washi tapes. Rescue Monkey posted them in Slack
I did not
yesterday
see
or
it.
something. Yeah. So. Yep. Oh, we have been having. The mods have been doing work today. Good job. Good job, mods.
Oh, wow.
Wreck 'em.
I've missed out. I only saw the one.
Oh, well.
And I did respond to it, so.
Pens and Poetry managed to douse themselves in the stuff last night.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah. I don't think it's going to take forever, but, I got some stuff that I can tell you about, but you can't buy it anymore, which is ink removing soap.
Oh, yeah.
Points Pens had this Ink Lovers soap stuff, and these are like little lipsticky things with this that are filled with soap.
Yeah.
It's like rub it on your hand and take it with you, throw it in your purse, you get ink on yourself. Smells nice.
So it's essential oils.
It's tea tree, I think, is what it was. But works really nice, actually. Got a chunk of it in the bathroom.
I use an industrial kind.
Yeah, you
that's
do.
used for dye and art people.
Yep. I'm amazed you still have fingers.
No, it's not bad. I know that Gina here in the chat uses it as well. It's the Stoko.
Oh, it's Stoko? I thought it was just Stoke with like extra O's or K's or lines through the O's or something.
I have some in multiple places. I have some, if you go into my toiletries bag for when we traveled, there's one in there.
Yeah.
We just have one in our bathroom for the past year.
It's good for you. That's an essential oil marketing term to increase prices. Oh. I think, no, essential oil is like a real thing.
It's an essential oil that is essentially nothing.
Well, it's like you distill down a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This, I think, just has it to make it smell
Lava
nice,
soap will also, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is like, so this little soap thing has like, it's not lava. I think it's got charcoal in it or something.
Yeah, might be some sort of, a little bit of abrasive, yeah.
Yeah, not much, but a little bit. Yeah, lava soap. Washing your hair works if you have hair. That used to be a thing I could do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does help.
Castile soap. You use Castile soap for some stuff, right?
Dr. Bronner's, yes. He's
with the
that's
crazy bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, soap is cool. Yeah. Thanks for showing it off. Working a few hours. Yep, see you later, Pens. Walnuts. Oh, that's...
You can do, the walnuts, yeah. That's... Remember that scrub that you were using on your face? Mm-hmm. That has walnut shell.
The one where I was like, oh, this is pretty sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you definitely need to go soft on that.
I went a little aggressive when I first put this stuff on. I was like, oh no, that's
exactly, Becky. It's that. He's not using that one. This is a different one.
I had an apricot scrub one time. She doesn't believe me, but I did.
Not a vino. It's St. Ives is what it is.
Gina's got that Stoko too. She says that's in. There's walnut bits in the. Yeah. Castile soap is your secret until
Stoko dye remover something stuff for the hands. That's where it's at.
I don't actually have any ink on my hands right now, which is totally strange.
I
haven't. Oh, it's because I haven't been inking anything up.
Well, that's probably why.
Or cleaning them lately. I've just still got my box that I need to clean out. But I have been holding pretty strong on the not inking things up.
Pretty good.
What did I ink up last? I inked up something not super long ago. Because I needed to try something. I don't remember. But so far so good. Yeah. They're staying on a soapbox trying to preach tolerance to people and stop hating each other because the religion of everyone was just interested in how you use soap. Oh, is that the deal with Dr. Bronner's?
I could believe that.
There's so much stuff written on that bottle. Like, it's just covered in, like, a screed of some kind.
Nonsense stuff, yeah.
Small local soap makers' base formula works great for ink off. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Katie was butterscotch in your cuticles, and so you committed murder.
That was always, it shows my biggest thing is
cuticles.
Just making sure not to get ink under my nails and on cuticles. Any part of anything here, okay. Here, terrible.
I keep a little under a little nail fingertip brush in the bathroom there because even if I get it under my fingernails, I don't have polish on them, so it's like especially reds and browns. It gets kind of gruesome. So
by the way, these are my nails. People were very interested in seeing them early. I guess it's not a great. It doesn't look that great. What about this camera?
Look how tired Scraggle is.
She's so tired. Well, it's
not
really
showing. Put it down on the thing. Yeah, it's not showing all the... No,
There's
it's
lots
really
of
just
colors.
It just looks silver.
One.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird. But yeah, it's pretty cool. She's like intimidating or incompetent. Well... I had a minor shaving accident. Now there's just blood all over my hands.
Just can't get all the blood out.
Yeah. Finally gave up on the window. Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I know. You never opened it for her.
I know. Oh, I didn't open it for her.
So you don't love her.
Look at Glenn here keeping track of the things that I'm doing wrong.
Oh, I had thought of it, but I was like, eh.
Well, we
She's sleeping now, so
yeah, she's
let
pretty
sleeping
chill.
dogs lie, as they say.
Just let her be chill.
It's 6:20.
Yeah, it's that time.
It is.
Yeah, missed another troll. I didn't see it either.
There was?
Yeah.
Well, what'd they say?
We don't want to. I don't know, but probably not worth saying if they hit it. We'll ask the mods later. But good job, mods. Thanks for being here, mods. Everybody give some...
I mean, that means we're really making it. The fact that we have so many trolls, I think, is really a testament of how popular it's getting. So thank you for coming
Somebody said that earlier, too. Yeah. Which is totally on. Yeah, let's get some W's in the chat for the mods.
Yeah.
They've been working extra hard today. Good job, mods.
Obviously.
Well done. They are...
Who wants to read and focus on things for...
Yeah, we're being very chatty today. So,
yeah, it's true. Good thing we didn't have anything to talk about.
See, we don't really need to have things to talk about. Like, the people will bring stuff. We don't let them W's.
I gave my hot take.
You did. Oh, I wrote down some hot takes. That was the thing I was going to do today was hot takes. Before I jump feet first in the music nib rabbit hole, is there something better than the Platinum Nikaya nib? That's my favorite. You might also check out the Pilot nib. I think that's the other really good, like, true music nib.
I don't remember using that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you have.
Yeah.
Well, you've used it because
Probably.
I have a video on those music nibs if you want to.
Thanks,
you
Tina.
suck. Thanks, Tina.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to look back into my history there, go to. I've got a series I do with David Figboot. On music nibs. We rated a bunch of them. We passed them back and forth.
Greg, there is the FC one. There's just a wide variety of what brands consider to be a music nib.
Yeah. So the FC one is just super wide. It's really good, but it's just huge.
And so some are just regular 2-tine ones that are much more
Sailor.
forgiving. More, so there's just lots of different kinds.
Yeah. So yeah, I like the Platinum best. David liked the Pilot best. Mm-hmm. I think they're both good. Just the Pilot didn't work as well for me because I tend to rotate my pen a little bit, and the Pilot one's much more flexy. And so
the same with FC. If you really rotate and it's 3 times, you have to sort of lay it back down because you're gonna get sort of streaking instead of having the full line sometimes.
Yeah. Hayden asked when the Triangle Pin Club will come back. I don't know, Hayden. Probably not for a bit. It's mostly older folks, and so they're most at risk, and our North Carolina vaccine rates are pretty low. So
I'm in the last group, so I'm probably June is when I'm thinking I'll probably get it. With how things are going.
Maybe.
There's 2% of our county has been vaccinated.
I think I'm in a group that should be eligible-ish in February or March, probably. I'll get it before you because of school, if I decide.
Which is funny because I see a lot more people than you do.
I know.
But just technically, since you are an educator,
I know.
You get it. I have to go to work every day, whereas you can stay home.
Look, I know. And
can I just give it to her instead?
I would do that if I could.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I can't do it.
But get it. If you can get it, get it.
Yeah, for sure.
I want my parents to get it. My dad is 72 and had cancer, and he said that he cannot get one now.
Tennessee, man.
They said that he is not eligible for one yet.
So weird. But thanks to the mods for all their hard work. Get your vaccines if you can.
Yeah, if you can.
Want some hot takes? I have 2 hot takes. Because here's the thing about hot takes I got to realizing.
I like hot takes too.
I'm not really sure what counts as a hot tack. Because I just pay attention to what I like, and I'm very self-centered.
Okay.
Get your tea ready? Oh, I don't think it was going to be that. You got your second shot this week, Greg? Good job, man. I hope that second shot went easily for you.
Yeah.
Claire's parents have an appointment for their first jab. Have you gotten yours yet, Claire? I know you said you were eligible soon or something like that. I hope that happens. Ben Underwood loves these streams. Thanks for being you. Hey, no problem.
Aww,
no problem. Here's my first hot take. I think Irishizuku ink is kind of meh. I'm mad on it.
That was my stomach. It's been talking for a little while, but
there's no way they heard that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
just Sorum, nothing else. That's awesome. Great.
I don't use it because you don't. if I'm not gonna go out and buy something, and
I've got a bunch of it.
But you don't have bottles. You just have samples and stuff.
Yeah, I just got samples.
I don't think you own one bottle.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
That's
it enough
weird.
to get a bottle.
Yeah.
Tina says you like it already. I'm not in love with the pilot line except for blue black. Oh, pilot blue black is so good. It's one of my go-to blue blacks for sure.
That's weird. People always talk about pilot blue black.
It's super good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best blue blacks. There are a couple that I like. Inoho is interesting. Tsukushi, I think I like, which is one of their browns, like horsetail brown or something. I like that. But in general, it's like, meh.
The pink one's fun.
Momoji or something like that?
No, the other one that people always talk about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sabuk, not...
Tsukusa? Tsukuso? I don't know, man. Ursuga's fantastic.
Yamabudo is what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad, but I just use Granada instead. Thousands of Redditors are mad.
Thank you,
Yeah, what are you going to do? Konpeki's okay. It's fine. Yeah, Yamabudo. A lot of people dropping that in there. It's pretty good. Kosamuso. That's the one I was thinking of. I like that one. This is bright pink. Whatever. It's fine, but that's like 3 inks out of their whole thing. I'm like, meh. My second one is that I am glad that Private Reserve is coming back. I'm actually excited for Private Reserve to come back.
And that is a surprising hot take, but it actually is because of the negativity that it had for years leading up to what happened,
What I've heard is that they, when Yafa bought it, they're bringing production back to where it was originally produced instead of where it was produced when there were all the mold problems. And does damage to vintage pens. Yeah, I mean, be very careful with any boutique ink in a vintage pen. Like, that's just the thing about vintage pens. But, like, Private Reserve was my first ink, and so it's got, like, a special place for me. It's the only ink that I've run through, like, multiple bottles on a particular color. Lake Placid Blue was my jam for, like, years. It was, like, the only ink I had. Well, Lake Placid and, there was another blue that I had from them, and I cannot remember the name of it. But they have,
DC?
like... No, it wasn't that. It was some other random one.
Naples?
Yeah, Naples. Good. Look at you. Woo! So, yeah, I
have a cartridge that's that. That's the only way I
Nice.
know.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's coming back, and I'm excited for it.
Spearmint is another one that Bijou likes.
It's a great green. Yeah. Also, the blue suede is a really cool green. Only if you've had damage in nib. Yeah, I've never had any of those experiences. Avocado. They fixed the spelling of avocado, by the way.
Oh, wow.
They spelled it incorrectly forever.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to be new. American Blue is such a good blue. It is great. So yeah, it was your first bottled ink too. Look at you, Tina. We're like so on. She's got a whole desk full of orange pens.
Yeah.
Racks on racks.
Yeah.
Tina's good people.
And these are hot takes. Again, you don't have to agree.
No, I don't care if they agree. It's fine.
You can totally think that it's garbage and you're never going to use it again.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
So those are my hot takes. I don't know if I have other hot takes. I bet the crowd.
The other one is my hot take. Ow, that's your claws. Don't claw. Jump, just don't claw. There you go. I got this one.
Yeah. Oh, the other annoying thing that Katie does is she likes to put her claws in something and launch herself up with her arms.
Yep.
Which is great, except when it's your furnitures or your other stuff.
Yeah.
Respect the death blades.
Don't bite me.
She does have hands full of knives. That's what she has. So, is it pizza night tonight? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Try the writing desk. I might have a stock of avocado. You don't like primary manipulation? You know what, Beth? I am not the biggest fan of primary manipulation either. Although I will say I really like the Leonardos that were made with it. That's the time. Like primary manipulation is a material that Jonathan Brooks makes, and it's often pretty...
David, you get out. Let's ban David for a little while, please.
It's often a little bit too swirly and distracting for me. I just don't care for it. But those Leonardos looked really good in it. So, David doesn't like sailors. Oof. Yikes.
Ow.
Koi and Abalone. So you're giving a timeout.
If anyone's going to out of the mods, I thought Claire would be the one to do that.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine if
David, I will fight you at the next show, which is going to be in a few years. I'm going to be preparing for it.
She's going to start her training now.
Yep. Conor McGregor style. Oh wait, he lost.
Although I got to say, their recent price hikes have made sailors.
Oh, I mean, look,
way less attractive to me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Like, whew,
not disagreeing.
And that's not something you can like. That's a a Sailor Japan thing. It's not like
and there's,
Toya.
I mean, I have
stuff.
plenty of secondhand Sailors for that reason.
300 for a 1911 large is too much. I agree.
Yep.
It's just too much. Although the 1911 large is great, but
yeah,
it's too much.
Yep. Agreed.
Too much. So yeah, no, I like them. Well, of the Japanese nibs, they're my least favorite Japanese nib. For me, it's probably, I don't know, Platinum and then Pilot and then Sailor. But they're all good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Saying it's my least favorite of the 3 of the best nibs around is like, whatever. Who cares?
And
so
the
good.
Sailors that I have, sometimes I'll just give a little bit, like you've had ones where you're like, this doesn't feel as good. And he just gives it to me, and I just give a little bit of my my tuning, but again, not even much. It has a certain spot that needs to have that little snag taken.
They got a beak.
And then I take that ever so slightly with 12,000, and he's like, oh, this is so much better now.
Yeah. Oh, the 300 now going up to 400? That's crazy. So 300 might be the Misrip. You can get them for like 250 or something like that, I think is their street price, right? They got a beak. Yeah. We're not spending GameStop money. Yeah, I don't know, man. They really gotten proud of those, but Becky says she's thinking about getting a Zoom nib. Like, what do you think about that?
They're not every day for me because they're just so big.
Yeah.
And wet and yeah.
I actually thought I would like a Zoom nib, and I really don't care for it.
Yeah, because you had my lilac pen, right?
Yeah, I've been using yours.
Yeah.
So let me grab the Zoom nib right now.
Yeah, it's just a paintbrush, and
Greg Thompson.
Greg
Thomason. Thank you so much,
learned.
Greg.
I said it incorrectly.
Yeah.
And Olivier is not in here, but I'm glad I was able to correct him as well for his name.
Yeah.
And we will say thank you while we're eating pizza, Greg.
Well, with Katie in here, it cannot handle the. She's
purple.
so
It's
dark.
lilac.
It's annihilating the whole thing.
Anything around it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Greg. W is in the chat for Greg. Cat cam. Yeah. All right. I'll throw a little cat cam up there. This is very nice.
You can see her purring.
Sailor Music Nib, I think, is very nice. It's just not really a music nib. Gina says that in Japan they are generally trained to write at a lower angle, and that's totally it. Yeah. It's totally my hand. I'm not blaming their nibs.
No.
Once that little snag is taken off, I love Sailors. I've used Sailors a lot, but the thing about the Zoom nib is that it's got all these like crazy facets and stuff. If you look at it real close up, it is crazy.
Yeah, if you have a Zoom, take a loop and take a look at it. It's very interesting.
I know I have a picture of that Zoom nib because I took some pictures of that nib because somebody was telling me that the broad is exactly the same as the Zoom nib, and I'm like,
no,
it is not at all. They're entirely different. Like the broad has these like interesting facets and stuff, but Zoom backgrounds. But the Zoom nib has got all kinds of crazy stuff.
It is 633.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I do with that picture. It's around somewhere. I'll find it. But I'll take a picture and post it on Instagram or something. But it's a crazy nib, the Zoom. It's definitely not for every day. So
I did see that one before it was taken out. It was not interesting though.
What?
Mods were working.
Oh. It was a boring one, huh?
Yeah. It's about violins or something. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Color Lava Homo sapiens? They look cheap to me. I did a review on those, and I actually really like them. I think they're good.
I don't know where my child is. I just know where all my animals are.
Was that another thing?
Tina says, each time Andre says the time, I think, do you know where your child is?
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember those commercials.
Yeah.
It's 6:30.
Do you know where your child is?
Do you know where your child is? Original recipe.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. One of the weirder trolls you've seen. That's awesome. I gotta go.
They were blocks from each other, though, with the violins.
What are you talking about?
That was the one it read. It's like this brand. It was this violin, and this one was this. They were blocks from each other.
That's funny.
Yep.
Pick a cute animal like penguin. Do a search to see what they have.
You mean a penguin?
Penguins? What are we talking about? Oh, what else should you buy in JetPens? Oh man, there's so many things on JetPens.
I was good and pretty much only looked at what I told Mike I wanted was those refills.
I know, so I got those. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. They did raise the minimum on JetPens. It's now 35 and not 25. But like whatever, I can spend
Yeah.
35 on there instantly.
Yeah.
So
Easily.
yeah. See, I got to come up with some more hot takes, or like realize what some of my hot takes actually are. I'm not sure what they are, because I'm usually pretty live and let live about pen stuff. Like most of it doesn't. I don't really get hard feelings about it. But about those new Viscontis. What'd you think about the colored lava Viscontis?
The ones that you had
Blizzard
a while
and
ago?
Sandstorm and what's the other one? Lava.
I mean, they're cool.
Do you think they look cheap?
They
Yeah,
felt nice, but
in person they don't
they're
look cheap.
expensive.
Oh, well, yeah, but
I mean, it's Visconti. So,
they're Homo sapiens. They're not.
Yeah.
For Homo sapiens, they're not weird.
No, I thought they looked nice in person.
Yeah, and they feel good.
Yeah.
That
The nib was nice too.
yeah. I've seen some people saying they've had trouble with their nibs,
Oh, really? Oh,
which is I'm
haven't,
surprised. I thought they would get that under control. Like the ones I used, like maybe they've been tuned, but also I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's just a
possible. I
set
don't
that they
know.
send around to various nib reviewers or
It's
pen
possible.
reviewers.
Yeah.
But mine was good, so just where the whole magnet cap. The magnet cap actually worked extremely well, David. I didn't have any problems with them going dry, weirdly enough. It doesn't come off
You heard
casually.
it might suffer from a vacuum issue when uncapping.
I didn't experience that. I had them for a month, I think, and I never experienced that.
I mean, you don't want to have it like sideways and like down and pulling it. I mean, that's always a possibility, especially when people have 20s, since it's a friction fit.
Oh, yeah.
People will just like put it on really tight and then pull it really hard and down.
Yeah.
And
These don't have anywhere near as much adhesion as the 20s. But with the
No,
Visconti,
it didn't. Yeah.
those magnet caps, you just like push it up with your thumb. You'll be totally fine. I don't. If you're like yanking it off and swinging it across the room, it might be a problem. But Ben's Visconti nib was terrible. Yeah.
And it depends on what ink you have in there.
Oh, a
and
longevity
whatnot.
concern. Like you think the magnet's gonna wear out? I think it'll be okay. I don't know. Oh, Van Gogh started out great when they would start weakening and warping. Oh, weird. I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess we'll know in a year or two.
Yeah, I mean,
But these magnets seem way better than the Van Gogh magnets. Like
yeah, I would.
those Van
I
Gogh
think
magnets.
So too.
The Van Gogh is kind of a. You had a Van Gogh, right? Wasn't that what your merry-go-round
No, I had a
was?
Rembrandt.
Oh yeah. Kind of no QC issues. Yeah, they did. I know our friend Mark Backus was doing a lot of their work for a
Tuning.
while. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's doing it
Not
still or
sure.
not, but yeah, I don't know. The magnets in those lavas are much better. Also, what's the new one? The Breeze or something like that? They're like lower
The
end.
cheaper ones, yeah.
Yeah, those have a good magnet too. Like it's surprisingly good.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they figured out magnets. I don't know. Yeah, Gina was being a little nice there. Their history of nibs is not great, but you know what are you gonna do? When they're writing well, they write really well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't actually have any Viscontis, so
I did.
yep, not anymore.
No.
Mark's Grino Viscontis. Well, he was actually just doing tuning for like the higher end nibs.
But I think he also did some for somebody as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Yeah, I think maybe Goulet or someplace that he was having pre-ground ones available.
Yeah, when they write, they're awesome. Facts.
So you're getting a grind and you're going to make sure they actually write well. So that's one way you can get around knowing that you have one that's going to work well.
Yeah, I know he did warranty work, but I thought he was just like sending. I think they were just sending him just racks of them to
Yeah, Jane,
like
he was
tune.
doing for Goulet. Yeah.
I was doing grinds for Goulet. Oh, that's interesting. Well, good for Mark. I'm glad that outlets like Goulet and like Kenro you were working with. I'm glad that they're like
We work
helping
with
out.
Mark sometimes too at FC.
Yep. Yeah, he's done. Every once in a while, he does like whole racks of like cool nibs for y'all.
Yep.
Which is neat.
But yeah, Mark has known Scott. They've known each other for years and years.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a old relationship between friends. So not surprised. Well, I'm gonna say it's time for pizza. It's 6:40. I'm
Yeah, it is.
hungry. You're hungry.
Yeah.
We're gonna, talk about Greg while we're eating pizza. We'll give Scraggles a little piece of crust if it's okay with you, Greg. Let us know if that's okay with you.
Where's it from? Well, we're gonna get it from Mimi's.
Just think, my mouth is watering too as we talk about this.
Here, I'll pull up the page so people can see the. This is the Mimi's pizza.
Yeah, Mimi's promise.
How many more pictures? Show me more pictures. Restaurant. No.
That's
There's
the
a picture of pizza. That's a little pizza.
I mean, their Facebook page.
Mine would be so much bigger than that. Nose doesn't care about pizza. Nose wants garlic butter.
He will, for sure.
What flavor? I'm gonna get pepperoni and green olive. Audrey's gonna get.
I do veggie.
Audrey does some kind of veggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't decided fully yet, but.
Thank you for testing out the. Oh, Cran d'Ache fountain pen. You test out their inks maybe soon. I've done several Cran d'Ache. I haven't done any in a while because I don't think they've come out with any recently. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those expensive?
Cran d'Ache? Oh, the inks? They're not cheap.
Yeah. Isn't it? Were they the ones who had the really nice violet? No, I'm thinking of Cross.
Yeah, Cross has good violet. No, Cran d'Ache has those like really cool bottles
the
like slanted off to the side.
Like
yeah,
that?
the chromatics or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very good. She's just messing with you, Gina. We were talking about trolls and how if people troll you, then it means you've made it. So like, don't take that personally. I don't know if you're here for that or not, but no, Gina's just messing with you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your service is bijou. Well, all right then. I don't know to tell you.
No ham, Greg. Yes.
Cran d'Ache. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's a thing that I wanted to talk about.
Very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. And that's that there's this thing in YouTube now called memberships. And it turns out, I think, I can start up YouTube memberships and make them available. And it's sort of like when you sub to a Twitch account, which gives you access to like special stuff sometimes. You can get like access to emojis.
Emotes?
Yeah, emotes, badges, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's not exactly, it's not free, but it's not free. What am I talking about? It's like, I'm not going to make it like super expensive or anything like that.
Oh, you get to set that?
Yeah, I get to set membership levels of all kinds and like access to stuff.
Because they used to not do it that way. I know YouTube just had their one way, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's levels now. You can have noses, scraggles, emotes. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I may be able to do that.
And so when a Scrags appears, we can have a bunch of Scrags emotes come up.
Is that better rates for me than Patreon? No. Except in the following way that Patreon pays me every time somebody is a patron, and YouTube and Twitch actually do the same way. You have to get to $100 before you get anything from them.
Yeah.
So that's the kicker for me. But that also means like if I have some people that are members on this thing, then that means that like I'll get paychecks from YouTube more often.
Yeah.
Like slightly more often anyway.
Yeah.
I can do a few emojis. How many do I get? I get four emojis. Yeah. So if you have an idea for emojis, be thinking about that, and maybe I'll set up some membership stuff. I still got to think about ways to do it.
I mean, you could use your patrons that you currently have and have them pick out ones that you could, use for things.
Yeah,
since
that's possible.
They've already given you money for,
Sure. Well, the thing about the membership is that I think it's really most relevant to the people that are like here now, because really it only really matters for
the
live streams. Because you can use stuff in chat and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
The Patreon thing is kind of different. So
yeah, that's true.
Been membership on other channels for quite some time. Yeah, so we've had it for probably 6 months or something in the U.S. Just I just didn't do it. I forget why. I was just like, I don't know what to do with that, and so I just never did it.
Yeah.
It can be terrible enabling for Becky and you. Yeah, you and Becky. Yep. So Becky had this idea. She's like, you should get one that just says dope for my Twitch. And so I made one, which makes me think that I could make more. It just says dope. Let's see if I can find my screen cap thing. Display capture. It just says dope. Which is pretty good, I think. I like it.
I like the period at the end as well.
Yeah, I like the period. I think it's pretty nice. So I don't know. I might display.
The period is very important.
Gotta have that. Yeah, it really sets the tone. I
David
think.
would like a mic face emoji.
Okay, mic face mask emoji. Yeah. There. I want to get a new picture for the face stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was talking, I was going to send Mark at Rick at Rickshaw an email, but I kind of get a new face because...
don't we all?
Right.
Yeah,
You want-
Katie.
She's like, you could use a new
Yes!
face. I'm sick of looking at your dumb face.
Feed me.
I think cromulent might be too long. So the thing about emojis is that they need to be kind of short so you can actually like read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just looks kind of muddy. I gotta get a new face. Yeah. All right. Done. Okay.
I mean, it's not as good as Magic Ice, but...
What is? What is? All right. Done. I changed the title. I'm going to do some face off. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, so we'll do that. And I'm going to do face, though. Then maybe we'll have some other stuff.
And you're going to make me cut your hair first, probably, too.
Oh, yeah, I definitely need some of that. Yeah.
Hi. What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep, there we go. All right. That's what I got.
So, have a great weekend.
Yeah. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place.
Stay safe.
Yep.
Spay and neuter your pet.
Uh-huh.
Pet your animals.
Uh-huh.
Eat some pizza.
Uh-huh.
And say goodbye, Mike.
Goodbye, Mike.
Katie says goodbye as well.
Yep.
And Kat. And get vaccinated if you can.
Yeet Katie. Oh, no. Hold Katie. You don't have to yeet Katie. See you later. Bye, everybody.